Welcome back to Two Tall Stitchers. I'm Jennifer. This is my mom, Carol. We've had a fun afternoon setting up. What did we get home about an hour and a half ago?
Taking us forever.
Yeah, so we're finally here. It's Saturday afternoon for us. I'm guessing you guys won't see this until Sunday at the earliest. But we're glad to be back with you and share with you some updates. We've been doing a lot of things.
Happy November.
Yes, it's November.
Already.
I think people are putting out Christmas stuff today, but not me.
No, not yet.
I'm keeping Halloween out for another week because I got it out late, and then my Thanksgiving and some late fall stuff will come out before. I won't do Christmas until the 1st of December.
No, Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Depends on when. I haven't looked at the calendar. You know, when Thanksgiving and Christmas are like a week closer, then you need to get it out.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
And especially since my slaves will be home from college and they can help me.
All right. Well, let's welcome back everybody who's been here before and say thank you to all of our new subscribers and new and returning viewers. Just a couple of our new subscribers. And thanks so much for letting us know in the comments when you're a new subscriber. It's really fun. A few of the people who we added to our register this last 3 weeks: Connie, Linda, Anouk, Wendy, Cat Mom Crafts Everything, and Katie. So welcome and thanks so much for watching. We also had a couple people mention us. I am woefully behind on Flosstube. I don't know about you. I had a busy week at work and I've had busy weekends, and that's usually that's when I watch. So thanks for mentioning us, and we'll come watch. Allison at Mrs. Daisy Family Zoo, Ditsy Daisy Crafts, Stitching on Island Time. I haven't heard of them before. I'm looking forward to watching them. And the Stitching Out. So that's what's been going on. Anything you've been watching?
No, I have my few that I watch faithfully.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while I pick one up and then I don't write them down.
Yeah.
So I can't remember. And I can't remember their name, but the gals in New Jersey, in Secaucus.
Born to Stitch.
Born to Stitch.
Yes.
Okay, Born to Stitch. Yes.
Yes.
I watch them because they sound like me.
They do sound like you. I think to me they sound like Grandma.
Yeah.
Because you don't sound as New Jersey.
Right. I've only been gone from there how many years?
A lot. So
decades.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm way behind. The other night I had to watch Chicago Fire so I could keep up with that and chat with my daughter about it. We're not as impressed with this season. If you're a Chicago Fire fan, are you enjoying it? We're on team bring back Carver and bring back Ritter. Not loving it. Yeah, and I've had this week was really, really busy at work, and I worked a lot at night. So anyway,
yeah, you did. You were
done with that project, and now I'm moving on. So maybe next week will be a little better. We can dream, can't we? You said, we were joking about this, when my brother and our exchange student graduated high school, the exchange student went home to Finland. My brother went off to ROTC camp
and Stanford,
before college. And you said, when the boys leave, it will slow down. Has it?
Well, Eric's going to be 54 this year, and it hasn't slowed down.
Yeah. So
I don't know where the time goes, but you know, it's just
thinking. Yes.
It just flies by. I can't believe it's November.
I know.
But what's really exciting is I have cool weather.
I like fall.
Oh yeah, the leaves have finally started to turn.
They're so pretty.
They're so pretty. Oh my gosh, there's some beautiful reds and oranges and yellows, and we were commenting on that today when we were out. And it's wonderful. Yeah. And we're kind of in between needing the heat. And I put my flannel sheets on the bed, and I'm so warm I hate to get up. So I don't.
I put my heated mattress pad on, and so I turn it on before I go to bed every night. So when I get in bed, it's all nice and snugly warm. So the cat hasn't figured it out yet, but one of these days she's going to figure out that click, just like our dog did when I was growing up.
Our dachshund, my son is 6'6", okay? So he slept in an extra long twin. But our dachshund, he would go in and preheat his bed with his electric blanket, and he would, in Texas of all places, and he would turn it on, and that dog, no matter where she was in the middle of the bed within 10 seconds. Yeah. And to see this 6 foot
horizontally,
sleeping around her, he never made her move. It was hysterical. But she knew that click. I guess it's like the cats and dogs where you get canned food and they hear the can opener running. Well, it was the same with the...
Well, it's the automated feeder. They like in
Oh.
my house, she hears the thing start to turn to drop the food, and
Then she comes to get you.
Yeah. No, not
to
anymore.
Eat with her.
That was the first couple weeks. I'm adding because I did the stats, but I didn't add.
Okay.
How about while I'm adding and while the woodpecker's pecking?
No,
on
that's
the
the
side
squirrel breaking a nut on my roof, I think.
Oh, okay.
I just saw him jump off the roof into the tree.
Tell him about the quilt of the day instead of the squirrel that you're about to kill.
Okay, this quilt is called Big Wonky Star by Missouri Star. And there's a big star here in the middle. You can't quite see it.
They can see about it, most
because,
of it. They can see this one.
I tripped and broke the stand a little while ago. So Jennifer has jury rigged it back together. And we're hoping either we're going to have to buy another one or hope Mike can fix it. But anyway, my great nephew loves to play football and baseball. Two favorite sports. I walked into Rossville Quilts up in Rossville, Indiana, and they had a layer cake that was football and baseball. I mean, what more could you ask for? So I went through my patterns and I was just going to do, and I came across this with the stars. So then, I don't know if we'll be able to show it. It'll probably show better on the back. But I put it together and I was really pleased with it. And then Pam quilted it. And I don't know, can you see the pattern on it? I don't know if we can get it close enough. But the pattern is footballs and baseballs.
Yeah, that's
what more can I ask? So it's sewn, quilted, bound, and it even has a label on it. See that?
Yeah, before.
See that?
Let's not show the names.
No.
Before.
And it was done in October.
November. Yeah.
It was done in October.
Yeah, that's
And there's
great.
another part you'll see in a little bit. But yeah, so I am really pleased with it. And Pam was great when she told me where to look for the quilting pattern. And I looked through and I found this. I was like, I cannot believe it.
Perfect.
So I got the wide back because I'm getting really lazy. And she quilted it for me. And then I got it bound the same day because I machine bound it. And it's ready for Christmas.
That's
I'm
such
so
a
excited.
great quilt for him. He's
It's
gonna
perfect.
love it.
Yeah. I think he will.
Good.
I think he will. I hope he will. He better.
Yeah.
He has no choice.
Okay, life updates. I've been busy. I went to retreat 2 weekends ago in Shipshewana. Had a great time. You'll see lots of retreat stuff in a little bit.
Quilting retreat.
Quilting retreat, yes. Threads of Mine, put on by Ruthie. It's a fantastic retreat. This was year 16. Yeah, year 16, I think. And I did, we've been talking about our Big Girl Pants Challenge. I did my Big Girl screening test, the one where you clean yourself out and then you get the Roto-Rooter. All good. So it's an important test.
Yes.
Some people don't like to talk about things like that, but we don't mind getting our boobs squeezed and our Roto-Rooter cleaned out.
Both of them are very important.
So that we know everything's okay.
Yep.
Or when it's not, you can take action.
Yep.
And then the day after that, I went out and joined my husband's family for the day. They were camping at a state park west of here, and we had a great day. We did some hiking. We played some games. We sat around the fire. It was just a really fun day.
And you gave Travis his quilt?
Yes.
And he almost cried.
He almost cried. Almost. That's the goal. I don't know about you guys, but when I give somebody a quilt, tears are the ultimate thank you.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. He was really touched, and he said he loves Halloween stuff, but this is going to stay out year round.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And yesterday was Halloween.
Let me just say, if you didn't get to see it, just go back to our last Flosstube because it was the quilt of the day.
Yeah.
So you can see it there.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday was Halloween.
Yep.
They did a big dress up thing at work. I was not interested in dressing up for work. So instead, I'll put in a picture here. I wore the sweatshirt that my mom stitched me in the late 80s or early 90s. And if you're wondering what the pattern is,
shocking.
She found it. It's called Bewitchin' Stitchin', Leisure Arts, $6.35. Look at that. That pattern was a whole $2.50 in 1988 when it came out. So I told somebody yesterday, this is the one that they've already seen the picture, but
yeah.
I told somebody, oh, my mom stitched this for me when I was in either middle school or high school. They said, it's held up really well. I said, when you only wear it one day a year, it holds up pretty well. And I know there was a period of time I didn't have it. Like in college, I don't think I had it with me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I did it with waste canvas, which I'd never done before. And it was fun.
We did a lot of waste
We
canvas
did.
in the late 80s.
You need to bring your beach towel.
I've shown it.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was Halloween, and we went to a Halloween party last night, so that was fun. And you had some trick-or-treaters here.
Yeah, we didn't have many. I bought a bag of candy that had 30 pieces, and I got to eat a bunch of the leftovers. We only had like 20 kids.
Yeah.
It was kind of sad. And
most
of them were actually teenagers.
Yeah.
Older kids. And I have no problem with that. I would much rather they're out doing that than screwing around.
Mm-hmm. Somebody at the party we were at, because we were talking about that, they didn't have many at their house either. And she said she thinks trunk or treat has killed door-to-door trick-or-treating for the little kids, which makes sense. I mean,
it's in one location.
Easy.
You're not dragging them through the whole neighborhood. Yep. They don't get tired halfway through, or it doesn't rain on you. And one of our friends today mentioned that her son was going to go to a Halloween party and wound up not going in. But there were a bunch of kids there, and they weren't doing appropriate stuff. And it was too bad, because we saw, I saw kids here that were having fun, and they were going around trick-or-treating, except for the girl that brought the little dog.
Okay.
Who was not nice.
Oh.
But she scooped it up, and I gave them candy, and they left.
Okay.
But no, it was neat to see the older kids doing it, and I would never ever complain and make a face and say, why are you here? Mm-hmm. I think it's great. I'd rather they be doing that.
Yeah. I mean, be a kid as long as you can.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Jack dressed up last night.
Yes, he did.
That was Walter White from Breaking Bad. He and his friends are watching that in school now. So he had on the hazmat suit and the bald cap and the
I didn't know what it was for.
Goatee.
Okay.
And so I told him, he had a bowler hat on too. Yeah. And I said, take the hat off and take a picture and let me see if you look more like your father or your grandfather with no hair. He looked more like his father.
Oh.
It might have been the goatee though. So yeah. I was teasing him that that's going to be his future.
Yeah.
So anyway, shall we jump into questions? Our question for you last episode was, how do you organize your patterns? And as always, you guys gave us lots of great answers. So I kind of grouped it into two sections. One, which is like by container type, and the other one was
free for all.
Themed more so.
Oh.
So let's do the containers first. Binders are the most popular. 29 of you store your patterns in binders with some type of page protector thing. You just moved to that recently.
With my paper patterns, yeah.
With your paper patterns, yeah. So lots of binder people. 15 of you store them in some type of file cabinet, file drawer, file box, some type of hanging file folder system. 11 of you put them in some type of box, basket, container, plastic tote. That's me. I'd be in that one too. You're halfway in that one.
Oh, yeah.
And 7 store them in file folders. One said the expandable alphabetic file folders. 8 of you, I'm out of order, but 8 said on my computer. They either put pictures and store them on their computer, or they have PDF patterns stored on their computer or on their phone. I included a couple of people who said they use apps to store. And then 6 people use magazine holders. You have some of those too. You were just digging through one, which is where you found the Halloween pattern. And 2 people said they store them in bags, some type of like project bag. One person said she doesn't use her project bags for stitching because she is monogamous. So she has like a Halloween project bag with all her Halloween patterns in it.
Wow.
So
I'm impressed.
I think she also said it's time to make more bags. Okay, we're back. We had to do a little adjusting. So if we're in a different spot, that's why. I still feel like you're too far over. There.
See,
now you can see us both. Okay, the second group was kind of style or organization system. The most popular was by season, which I included people said by holiday in this. There were 24 people who store or organize their patterns by season. which makes sense. I do that kind of in my bin. The Christmas stuff, well, the Christmas stuff is in a separate box, but the Halloween stuff's together, the Easter stuff's together, like that. 17, organized by designer, also makes sense.
That's good.
15, organized by whether they've completed it or not. So they have separate bins for things they've completed, which I have a bag that all the completed stuff goes into and no organizational system.
Right. Same with what I was just frantically going through. Yeah.
12, this is my favorite, do not have an organization system.
Yay.
Or theirs is totally random. And the comments there were pretty funny. 10, organized by theme, so like animal patterns, florals, things like that.
Barns.
And then we go all the way down to 2 people organized by kitted or not kitted. 2 people organize everything alphabetically. 2 people organize in the order they have stitched patterns. So both people said they keep, I think, binders. And one has a binder per year of everything she's stitched in order. And then one person organizes by how much she wants to stitch them. The things I really want to stitch next are in one place. And
I couldn't do that.
It goes behind that. So.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I have too many things I want to stitch next.
So lots of fun. A couple of our common threads is that people use apps to help them either in their organization online or when they're shopping. The X-Stitch app was mentioned several times. A lot of people get rid of patterns when they're done. So all they have to organize is what they have stitched.
Yeah.
So a lot of people mentioned giving them away, putting them on free tables, asking family members or friends if they want them. And then also a lot of people had their whole system and said, but Christmas is its own box or drawer or system. So that was the question. We enjoyed that.
Yes. Thank you for your responses.
Yes.
We love reading them.
Yes,
we love reading them. Some of them really give us some chuckles.
Yes. I especially liked on this one some of the ones about I don't organize or I'm not a good organizer.
Yes.
One person even said, maybe that should be my big girl pants challenge. Other questions. I filmed a short table runner episode last weekend and a bunch of you have watched it. So thank you. Really appreciate all the comments. The 2 favorites from that were the Love Table Runner, which I actually knew the pattern of when I filmed it, and the Charm Pack Table Runner. I did a deep dive search this morning. I can't find that Charm Pack, and I'm pretty sure the mini Charm Pack Table Runner, I'm pretty sure it was a free pattern on Moda Bake Shop, but I searched and I couldn't find it. So if and when I do find it, I will let you all know. But honestly, I think it's just the 2.5-inch charm squares and then some sashing in between. So you could lay out a strip of sashing and see, you know, what do you like best, 1 inch or 2 inches or whatever.
Is that like the one I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I may have a pattern.
Okay. Well, we'll continue to look, but it's really pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah. Also, if you Google mini Charm Pack Table Runner patterns, you find a lot.
There. Yeah.
There's a lot, and there's a lot of other cute ones. Okay, Sarah's mom, she said, you met me and my daughter Sarah at Persnickety, asked, where do you get your bell pull hardware?
At Persnickety. I kind of have an edge because I do a lot of the ordering for the cross stitch stuff, and so I know where to go to look it up and everything. But if you go to your LNS, or if you want to call on a Friday when I'm there and tell me what you're looking for, I can check it out and order it, and we'll be glad to mail it to you.
Yeah, you get it through the distributors.
I get it through the we go to
you
the
guys
distributors.
order through the distributors.
Yeah.
I told her in the comment I've also used Ackfeld Manufacturing. They have great bell pulls, and they usually just have the top hanger, not the set, I think. They have a website, but also a lot of quilt and cross stitch shops carry them, so you can find them sometimes in shops as well.
Actually, there's one in the bathroom with the witch on it for or the turkey. I changed it for November if you want to grab it.
No.
If we pause.
No, it's okay. Carla asked, she commented on your snowman that was so cute that we showed last time, and asked about our finisher. Is she local?
Yes, she is. She's in our bunko group. She's in my stitch group, and she finishes for the store. And she does a great job. Right now, she's a little overwhelmed. She was in yesterday and said she had 80 pieces at home to finish.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. She just finished, it was like a Christmas village almost, but the customer brought in the finishing for it, and it was velvet, but it was pink, baby blue, baby pink, and maybe light green. I can't remember the third color. And all the houses were finished that way. There were like 1, 2, 3. I think there were 7 or 8 of them. And Teresa did a great job.
Yeah.
They look so nice.
So
they were really
if somebody's
good.
interested in using her, what's the best way to go about that?
Call on a Friday when I'm at the store, or send me an email, and you know, we can work through that. 2tallstitches@gmail.com.
Perfect.
And we'll work it out that way. Yeah.
Connie asked about finishing flat folds and what thickness of foam core we use. Connie, I actually don't use foam core. I use the matting board. So I go to the picture section of now Michael's, most likely, and I get a great big sheet of mat board. And then we have a guillotine slicer, and so I'll cut it down enough, and then I cut the mat board, and that's thick enough that it holds up pretty well. I think the foam core, I typically only use the foam core when I'm putting it in a frame, and I know there's 2 thicknesses. I usually use the one that's the lower thickness. I'm sorry, I don't know. But for flat folds, I definitely use the mat board and not the foam core.
And sometimes we put batting behind a piece with mat, don't you? With
Absolutely. Almost every time I put batting, if I'm using mat board, because I don't like it to be that stark.
Yeah. And if you're going to be doing a lot of stretching, I would put some fusible on the back to make sure that your threads don't pop out on you after you get it all done.
Yep. And then Barb liked the hat that you showed last time and wanted to know what pattern you were using.
I just looked before I broke the stand for probably 20 minutes. The pattern, I believe, came from Lion brand yarn. And it's Woolies is what I use. WOOL-EASE was the yarn. It's thick, and it's a free pattern. And if you go to their website and look, they have several different free patterns. And I couldn't find the exact one because I printed off what I needed for the stitching and the stitch count and everything, and then never printed off the name of the cover page or anything. So I looked and looked, and I nothing rang my bell. So just go to theirs, or Barocco is another one. Barocco yarns, they have a lot of free patterns, or just Google free men's hat knitting patterns. And you'll find
and especially with that Woolies yarn, that might help.
Because that's nice, good, thick, heavy yarn.
Good. Okay. And then Diane was asking about your table runner last time. She wanted to know how wide it was.
It's downstairs. We're thinking it's probably about 18 to 20 inches.
Yeah.
Wasn't terribly wide.
I think so. I quilted it, and I did it on 1 pass, and my longer one I'll do 18 inches. So it's probably right around 18.
The pattern is up here. But
well, she was looking for 12 inches. It's definitely wider than 12 inches.
Yes. Definitely wider than 12 inches.
Yeah, she has a bookshelf. So you'd love to have a 12-inch table runner.
Yeah, no.
So.
Too wide.
Yeah. All right, that was our questions.
Yeah.
Shall we jump into some whips?
Sure.
Have you been whipping?
Yes, I've been whipping. I've been whipping. One thing I've been working on the blanket is the Country Cottage Needlework Monthly Mini Village, and this is November, which I don't know if I had started it last time or not. I don't think so. But anyway, this is where I am, needles and needle minder and all, and that's where I am. And they're fun. They're fun.
Yeah. They're smaller than I thought they would be.
Yeah, they're not. And I think you showed that
okay,
well
last
then
time,
this is August. And at some point I'm going to cut the fabric. But this is the August one that's done. And basically all the villages are the same. They just have some different like for November it's got the fall trees, and August has the palm trees, and the December one, which you'll see, has a lot of red and green in it and stuff. But yeah, this has been fun. I really enjoyed this.
And your fabric is from Mystic. Do you remember the name of it?
No.
Okay.
Hang on. Yes, I did. I think. Yes, that I do. It's Lugana, a 32 count vintage country mocha.
No, that's the other one. That's your minis.
Oh, that's my minis. No.
Okay. It is a
It's around
mystic.
somewhere. Oh,
It is a Lugana, and it's a mystic.
yep. And it's. You
She'll
talk.
keep looking
I'll
while
keep
I show
looking.
my next one.
Be another hour.
So I told you we went camping last weekend, and I threw this in with me. I tossed it in a bag with several other things in the back of the car, stitching across America, and it got wet. And my book,
Oh no!
my book is all.
Okay.
Luckily, it only got on the very bottom, and so it hasn't affected the patterns. But right now, I'm working on Acadia National Park, and I've just worked on it a little bit. That's how far I am. I didn't actually pull it out at all during the camping trip. There was a lot of smoke from the fire, and I didn't want it to smell campfire-y. Although maybe that would be more authentic for a national park. But there's the sky for Acadia, and I think I finished the sky now, so now I get to go into the lake and the trees.
Yeah.
And this is on 18 count oatmeal Ada that I had in my stash. And I'm using the called for colors.
I want to look at the book before you go home.
Okay. I'll leave it out.
Okay. And then this is the Vintage Country Mocha. This is the 12 monthly minis by Primrose Cottage. And I'm working on, I just started it today. This is April.
Other side.
Other side. Oh, sorry, wrong side. Oh, okay, yeah, because it's Vintage Country Mocha, and I actually started the others on the wrong side. Jennifer caught it, so this is on the right side. So I just started this at Stitch Group today when I finished one of the other ones, which you'll see in a few minutes. So that's my start on that.
Yeah, nice. My next whip, I only have 2 whips because I have several finishes. And this one is kind of in the Q-snap partly, so I'm going to leave it there. Ink circles, reflections of Ireland, and I have gotten a good start on the center of
really
this. Last
doing-
time you
wow.
guys saw it, it was the outside borders, and this is almost a full quadrant. There's a flute that goes in between the pieces, and I have a little bit of thread from what I had bought, and then Jennifer, who sat next to me at Chantel's retreat, sent me another skein of floss. So I'm using her skein to stitch all this, and then I'm going to use the other one to stitch the flutes so that they mix pretty well.
Oh, yeah, that's
Although
good idea.
I don't think I see much variation in the colors. It's not like they're widely different dye lots. And it's a variegated. This is the DMC variegated thread 40 something.
40-45, isn't it? Because we
40
can't get it.
Yes, 40-45.
We can't get it.
Yep. So that's where I am. This is on 32 count confetti Lugana that I'm almost positive is from Atomic Ranch Fabrics. I really like it. And it's moving right along.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
Really good.
So just 3 more quadrants to go.
Okay, and then this one, I started back a while ago, and then I restarted it because I was in the wrong place. And I have kept it upstairs, and sometimes when I'm up here, if I don't have anything else and I should be doing something else, I pick this up and stitch on it. So this is the Merry Christmas silhouette. And one of our viewers said that she had the same pattern with the same threads that she found looking through her stuff. I don't know anybody who finds anything else when they're looking for something in their stuff. But anyway, this is coming along. I'm really pleased with it. I think it's really pretty. I wish now I had used 3 strands. I don't know that it's mystery fabric. I think I got it from somebody or picked it up at a retreat. It's opalescent, but I think it's like it's definitely probably a 14 count.
I think it's a 25 count.
Okay, whatever. But I wish I had used 3 strands, but I'm not going back. It's fine. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. And I think I'll finish it probably as a bell pull.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah, that'll be pretty. So
good. I can't remember if this was a finish last time or not. I was asking Mom and she couldn't remember either. So if it was, you're going to see it twice. If not, there is Greta the Witch. She's a Doodles kit. I didn't bring the kit with me. And I stitched this on a scrap of green even weave that I had, one strand over one thread. And I finished her up, and I plan to FFO her the same way I did Dracula, as a little pillow. I might have showed that last time, but if not, now you've seen it.
Yeah. And that's all that I've been
Stitching on?
that my whips.
Okay. I have other finishes. Do you?
Yes.
Okay. You want to go next?
No, you can go because you
Okay.
probably have more than I do.
Give Thanks by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Yes. It was a quick finish. I pulled it out one night because my eyes were kind of tired. And, oh, here's your thread.
Oh,
That's yours.
okay. Thank you.
And it moved along so fast that I think I just stitched 1 or 2 more days on it, and it was a finish. So there it is. I don't know if I have a hoop that's the right size to FFO it, but I'm gonna look. This is 28 count sand linen that I got at Persnickety, and I used all of the called for colors, and I really like how it turned out.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
And you have,
Very fun.
what, 3 or 4 weeks to FFO it?
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, you didn't think you
Maybe.
would get it done for this year.
No, I did.
Oh,
That
did
was
you?
my
Oh.
whole plan was to get it done before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm well ahead of Thanksgiving, and we'll see if I can get it FFO'd in time. I think last year I was FFOing a Thanksgiving piece on Thanksgiving morning. That could happen again.
This is a start and a finish because I wanted something quick. And it was a free pattern that I have. I don't know where I picked it up. But
Online. It's
oh,
online.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's Robin Pickens. It's called Happy Fall Acorn. It's on 25 count Dublin cream, and I used DMC, and it was a free pattern. And I did
That's
it quickly.
cute.
Isn't that cute? So now if I really get my act together, I could probably finish it.
Do you want it to be a pillow or something else?
I don't know. I'm thinking a pillow probably
Yeah.
because those are easy for me and I can get it done.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. But yeah, I was really...
Do you have any of her fabric? I don't think I have any of hers. Like
Only from-
themed.
only
that little
from-
piece we got from retreat.
that and the challenge fabric from last year that I
Yeah.
did nothing with, and that won't work.
That won't go.
No, that won't
Yeah.
go. So
That would look good with
I know I would love to.
All right, the tribe has spoken. Gathering Acorns is going to be a stand-up someday, somehow.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Except for one
Thank you.
person who said, no, put it in a rustic frame.
Nope.
Sorry, they got to me. So I did not stitch the corner sections on it, and I did add more falling leaves. And I finished it last Sunday during Sunday morning stitching.
He is adorable.
And I really like how he turned out. He's super cute.
Look at
So
him.
there he is. He is on 36 count Vanilla Latte by Bestitch Me. 1 thread over 2 strands and all the called for colors. And it's interesting because it's always interesting to see how different the pattern looks.
So darker.
In the picture and
Yeah.
in real life. And I've seen other people stitch it and it looks more like the picture.
Interesting.
And mine looks a little bit darker. So I don't know if some of there's one over dyed in it, maple syrup from the Gentle Art. I don't know if mine was darker than what she used when she stitched it, but I still like it and I still think it shows off beautifully. And someday, we're doing the Big Girl Pants Challenge. I don't think I'll do it for this Big Girl Pants, but someday I'll pull this guy out and my Ghost that I finished a couple episodes ago, and we'll have a stand-up day, and I'll finish them both.
That would be
maybe
good.
together.
Maybe some of my little guys I could finish.
Yeah. Yeah, I could come here and we could have a stand-up day. We can swear together as we're trying to fit them onto the base.
Helen, be on standby.
Yes, Helen D has a great tutorial on how to do a stand-up. So if you've not done one before and you want to get some courage, watch Helen because she shares a lot of great tips as she does hers.
Yep.
Yeah. Next.
Do you have, now I'm up to FFOs.
I have one more finish that I started.
Oh, no, wait, I have a finish.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I have a finish. I finished it this morning. My November. That's what I went and took to Stitch Group with me to get it done. The turkeys, I just had to do a couple of stitches and undo French knots for their eyes. So I have the turkey done. And so when I got finished, I actually had the threads for the April one, and so that's why I started April.
You got started.
I had planned to start December, but when you only have thread for April, you start April.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Good. 2 down, 10 to go.
Yep.
My last finish is a Lizzie Kate kit, Halloweeny. You can see I paid $10 for this. This is when we went up to LaPorte House of Stitches years ago for their sidewalk sale where people rent a table and sell all kinds of stuff. And this came with the beads and the trim and the fabric to finish the pillow like that. I have had this in my I want to stitch it soon bag for a long time, and I wanted to take something to retreat that would be quick and fun and easy to see, and I started it at retreat, and I think I only stitched part of the W. And then I came home and I worked on it on and off, and I finished it the night before Halloween.
Cute.
Super cute. So the only color I didn't have in my stash, because if you, probably the same for all designers, if you stitch a lot of Lizzie Kate,
the
carrot,
same.
grasshopper, mascara, like some of those come up over and over again, and I had all but the purple, and I was gonna have Mom pick it up for me on Friday, but then I didn't want to wait that long, and I remembered I won this color and cotton pack, and it had this purple in it called Nightshade,
and it's perfect,
which is the perfect bright purple for this. So this is on the kit fabric. I think it was called 28 count amber, and it is a stiff, crunchy, yucky linen. So I would not recommend this, but I am glad to have finished the kit, and I will put that together, but hopefully before next Halloween.
I want the pattern when you're done. Oh, don't you need it? Well, all your stuff is inside.
Oh, yeah, I guess I do need it. So, okay. So that was my last finish the other day.
In your Halloween bag, too.
In my Halloween bag, yes. Well, they can't see it now.
Yeah.
It has haunted houses on it. Yeah.
Okay, and this is mine, too?
That's your thread, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had all but 2 of the colors, and you had one of them.
Now we're going to talk about FFOs. This is the winter holiday Ho 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 Mill Hill kit that I've been working on. It's a shop model, and I finally said just get it done. Yay. And I don't know what it's supposed to be. It had a treasure with it, but it didn't come, so I made it into a hanging. So perfect. There it is. It's all done.
It makes sense that it would be an ornament.
Yeah. So I just used beads from the kit and made
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I should do that more often because there's so many beads.
There's so many beads left over.
Yeah.
I've done that many times.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so it's done, and I can take it in the store, and it'll show up, so the next time you come in the store, you can see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if you're following Persnickety Stitchers on Facebook, you might see it on Friday. Because usually you post when there are new shop models.
Oh, do I? Okay.
You should.
I should, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have time this week. Okay.
You want me to go next?
Yes.
I made a pillow. I just realized I can't remember the name of this. It's Blackbird Designs Reward of Merit Pin Keep, I think. I stitched it over the summer, and I filled it with roving in the corners that I bought on our trip to Michigan. I didn't put a whole lot in. It's a crunchy pillow because it has lizard litter in it. I had that fabric for the back, which I think goes great with it.
Perfectly matched.
I think I might put some rickrack along the edge here, just stitch down flat. We'll see. Or some eyelash. I stitched this close this morning while we were at our stitch group, so I'll go home and figure out if I want to put some trim. But this is my, I was gonna say my one and only FFO for October, but
it's November.
It's November 1st, so it's my first FFO for November. Yeah.
Okay, under that thing right there is the pattern for this.
Oh, okay.
She's just going to grab a pattern for me quickly. As you know, Jennifer decided to start the Big Girl Pants Challenge. And it started on my son-in-law's birthday, which was the 20th of October. and still haven't seen him, still haven't given his birthday present, but that's good because I can show you. And then I decided one day, get your act together. So I put my big girl pants on. And I don't know if you remember, but we did our Biscornu challenge probably 20 years ago. This was my Biscornu. And guess what I did, guys? It's done. Look how tiny it is.
It's tiny.
It's teeny-tiny. It's teeny-tiny. Whoops. Whoops.
Here.
It's so small
Let me
you
hold
can't.
this up behind it.
Okay, all right. Here it is. I mean, you can't. There's no way to hold it. This was the back side. The light doesn't show well. Yeah, that's better. There, see, that's that side, and that's that side with the cardinals.
Did it come with that trim?
It came with everything.
So,
but I don't like it.
See the trim right there? She decided she didn't like it, so she didn't add it.
Well, you see, I did such a good job stitching this together that I'm not going to cover it up.
That is so tiny, because I've made 2 Biscornus, and they were hard to put together, and they were a heck of a lot bigger than this one. I don't know how you got your fingers in there.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It took quite a while.
How much wine did it take?
I was sober.
Oh, that's probably
No
actually
wine,
a better
no
thing.
No,
Super cute. Look at that. Look how tiny it is.
It's teeny-tiny.
Smaller than my palm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super cute.
Yeah. So
Good job.
I'm really proud of myself.
I have not even found my big girl pants yet. I have been doing other stuff, but this weekend, hopefully tomorrow, I'll have some time to dig out my big girl pants.
But that's a huge accomplishment for me. And the thing is, it's not hard. You just need to be patient.
Yeah.
And you need to pay attention. And I did.
Yeah.
And it was great.
You did.
And all of a sudden I was like, and then unfortunately, well, what happened is when I started it, I sent a picture to my friend Karen in my stitch group and said, look what I'm working on. And she said, it's supposed to be right sides out, not wrong sides out.
Oh no.
So I had like one segment here done. And I said, really? Flip? And I flipped it out. Now oh gosh, I was going to write it down. There was an excellent tutorial. And I'll have to find out. I watched it and I cannot remember. Okay. Write that down. I need to find out. Yeah. Because if you want a tutorial, I mean, she did step by step by step. And I'm a visual learner. I don't do well necessarily reading things off paper. But when somebody can show me something, I'm better at it. And she was great. She just said, this is what you do. And once I got into it, I was fine.
Yeah.
I was fine.
Yeah.
And then
the first corner, when you go around that corner, it's a little bit.
Well, she had some good tips for going around the corners.
Yeah.
And it really, I mean, it took me a while because obviously it's tiny.
It takes a while, but the tininess had to add to it.
But it was little.
Now you will make me want to start another Biscornu.
Yeah. I'd do another one. But it'd be a hell of a lot bigger.
You have patterns, I think, for more.
I might.
If you don't, I do. Yeah.
There's some in the store,
Yay,
too.
I'm so proud of you.
Me too.
I'm so proud of
too.
you. Are you going to make it into an ornament? Or are you going to tuck it into a dough bowl?
I'll probably put it in a dough bowl.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe State Fair next year.
Yes, you should.
Because your Biscornu won a ribbon, didn't it?
It did, the fox one. Yeah.
And surely this little sucker would win a ribbon.
Oh, remind me to ask the State Fair question. It's not our question of the day, but I need to ask about that at the end.
Okay. So anyway, everybody applaud for me. I am really pleased.
Yay!
Shocked and
pleased. Good job. Good job. I've done nothing with my big girl pants. What are we talking about next? Haul and Happy Mail. Okay. I won a door prize at Retreat. And when she does door prizes, you go up and there's a table that has probably 6 or 8 things on it.
This is the quilting retreat.
The quilting retreat.
Yeah, and I looked around
and I almost picked up a packet of little die cut. There were seahorses and seashells. I thought, oh, that would be cute to applique on a baby quilt.
Yeah.
Or make a pillow for my sister-in-law because she likes beachy stuff. Yeah. And then I looked over and I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, I'm taking this. This is a tube of pearl cotton from Missouri Star Quilt Company.
Wow.
It's called Radiant Rainbow and it's 6 balls of number 8 pearl cotton. Look at that.
Wow.
I haven't opened it yet. they're all individually sealed in there. So I need to think about what I can stitch with
Oh,
pearl
yeah.
cotton so that I can use these. But I was
They're
like,
gorgeous.
oh, that's perfect. So that was my door prize at retreat. Then I bought some stuff. We had our challenge, and Vicky was chosen to pick next year's challenge fabric.
Yep.
And it looks like this. So we
both
each
got
got a half yard, and we'll see what we do with it. I don't know if I got a selvage. I did. It's Create by Allie K Design. It's a Moda fabric. And it was in the clearance room, so it's probably not a current fabric. I think she said the whole line was black and white originally. Well, was black and white. This is what's left. So lots of opportunities on this. You can see people's creative juices going.
I don't know if you remember, but when it was my turn a couple of years ago, I just happened to have this sitting next to me.
Yeah.
It was I chose this black and white fabric here, and then when we went into Quilts Plus in Lebanon, I saw this fabric, and I was like, "Holy crow!" Perfect. It was perfect with it. So I made my knitting bag for it. Yeah, and it's great, and I love it. But that was my challenge fabric, and I was so worried that I was coming back with black and white fabric that people would say, "Oh," and everybody was like, "Oh, that's great!"
So cool.
They were so excited that they had something to do with it. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to. I never did anything with last year's fabric. I still have to figure out what I want to do, and I'll have 2 for next year.
You and a couple others need to do it for next year.
Yes.
Yeah. The next thing I bought was a t-shirt, and it's stitching themed. It says, "Cross stitch is my therapy." This is from Becky Fulton, and it says on here, "Creatively crafted by Becky." So I don't know if she has a website, but isn't it cute?
Yes.
Yes. So she was selling t-shirts, $15. What a deal. Yeah, she had holiday theme shirts, quilting theme shirts, and a handful of cross-stitch theme. And I said to her, "Are you going to do more cross-stitch?" And she said, "You guys really like your t-shirts." I said, "Yes, we do." She said, "I'm going to do some more," because she didn't have many.
Was she at retreat? She was one of the attendees?
She came for a day.
Oh, okay.
And sold. And she was there with her daughter, who she said keeps her on her toes. She was counting out money as I was shopping. She was like, 20, 30. Mom, how about I take a 20 and then I give you a 20? She said,
how old is her daughter?
7
or
9.
Oh.
She was hysterical. She was so funny. So I got this t-shirt. Several people there have them. And if you come to a retreat in the central Indiana to northern Indiana area, you might ask about Becky's t-shirts. Maybe we should think about inviting her for a day to one of ours.
That'd be great.
That would be fun.
Yes.
So I bought that, and then I had, at the end of retreat, one of my table mates was cleaning up her stuff from the sale table, and she said, "I don't want to take this home. Would you ever make this?" And I said, "Yeah, I probably would." So she gave it to me. It's a kit from Missouri Star to make a bowl hugger. Yeah, and it's just this isn't fabric. It's like plasticky.
It's like vinyl.
Yeah. And the elastic. And I was like, yeah, I could do that.
Oh, yeah.
I can actually think of 1 or 2 people who might like that as a Christmas gift. So she handed it all to me in the bag and said, "Thank you for taking it so I don't have to take it home." I think that's all my haul. Oh, I didn't bring the rest of my haul. I bought some fabric. I'll put a picture on my blog this weekend or next weekend if you really want to see it. But I bought a mini charm pack and a fat quarter to make a project bag. I bought 4 yards of fabric as background for a quilt. And I bought 2 fat quarters to go with a panel that I bought when we went to Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
As you know, I have my family trained that when they go anywhere, they are to bring me back magnets. And my grandson brought me back a ton from Europe, and he was over there a couple of years ago. And then my son brings them faithfully, and Jennifer brings them, and Jack and Jenna. Well, now even my retreaters are bringing me magnets. This is from Margaret. She just went on a cross-stitch cruise to Alaska.
With Jean Farish?
With Jean, I believe so. And she said, we were in the store and it was a good deal. And so she said, here it is. So I love it. I don't have an Alaska magnet, so it's going to go on my door, and someday we'll take a picture because, you know, I got a new front door because my refrigerator was too full. Well, I may have to buy another door because it's getting very full. So thank you, Margaret. I love it. I love it, love it. Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay. The other day I was wandering through the Dollar Tree, and I saw this little stand, which I thought was really cute.
Oh, that's cute.
And I thought it would fit my Robin Pickens one that I finished.
Oh, the Happy Fall.
And it's like an inch too short.
Oh.
If I'd had it before, I wouldn't have put the borders on it. And
or
just
you could have stitched it on a lower count
fabric,
or higher count.
It was. I thought, oh, that would be perfect.
You've got to have something that'll fit in that.
Surely I do. Surely I do. And then as the monthly mini villages, this is December. See, it's got the same basic theme, and it's got, that just came in the other day. I was really good. It's the only thing I took this week.
Oh.
And then this was
that's
from,
cute.
this is the November finishing kit for Free Stitch Friday, which will be this next Friday, from Primrose.
That looks Christmassy.
And yeah, I have a few things in my binders to finish.
Yeah.
And that's all.
Okay.
That's it. I really was good this time.
Good.
Because Jennifer wasn't around and we didn't go shopping.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy mail or giveaway.
I did buy yarn.
Oh, good.
I did buy yarn. You'll see that. Are we there yet?
No.
Okay.
We're doing giveaways.
Okay.
So we had done some giveaways last time. They were all claimed. And then we had those of you who are interested, put Robin in your comment for one of the courier duos.
We had two of the same pattern.
There's two, and they're signed by Robin. And our winners are Sharon Williams and Cheryl Debo. So Sharon and Cheryl, please send us your mailing information to tallstitchers@gmail.com. Confirm you're over 18 and give us your address, and we will get them out in the mail to you.
Yes.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yep.
And then ages and ages ago, I stitched this Tudor oak needle case. And this was a pattern I bought in England, I think, at Liberty when I went in 2001, probably, for work. And I finally finished the needle case. And when I showed it, either on Instagram or here, at the time somebody said, I would love to stitch that if you're willing to share it. And I just came by it as I was digging for something else the other day. But of course, I have no idea who asked for it. So if you were the one that asked for it all those years ago, please send an email to us at tallstitchers@gmail.com. If I don't hear from that person by next time, then we'll do this as a giveaway next time.
Yeah.
So that I can share it.
And the other thing is, I know there was one question last time about the, what was it, the snowman, the polar bear, Lizzie Kate pattern.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, well, it was from the last one, not this
Okay.
one, but the one before. And before I knocked everything over in the room, I did go through and it's here somewhere, and I will continue to look for it.
Yeah.
No promises, hopefully this year. I will continue to look because I know it's here.
Yeah.
I know it's here.
You'll find it.
I'll find it.
Are we ready to move on to other crafty things?
Yes.
Good.
You
I went to retreat, so I have a lot to show. I'm going to start with my challenge project.
Oh, good.
If you saw the table runner video, you've already seen it. But if you didn't, you can see what I did for the challenge. As a reminder, we had a half yard of Robin Pickens tulip tango fabric, a black fabric with pink tulips on it. And I decided to make a table runner. So I pulled out a bunch of books and decided on this one, The Trendy Table by Heather Peterson of Anka's Treasures. She writes great patterns, you guys. If you like her stuff, buy it. Her patterns are written very well. And I picked this table runner here with the flowers, but hers was really long. It was too long for what I wanted to do, so I shortened it. And here is my table runner. Pull it back so you can see it all. Yeah. As you can see, this is the challenge fabric. I quilted it with just very simple loops. It was on and off the machine in 15 or 20 minutes. It was a very quick and easy quilting. And then I put some, this is kind of fun. I don't know if you can see, it's tulip fabric on the back, not from Robin. It's pink on pink, so it's kind of hard to see. But I had that in my stash. And this will be a nice spring table runner.
Oh, yeah. That's really pretty.
Yeah, so I'm really pleased with how it turned out. These fabrics were primarily, but not all, from a charm pack I had used for something else, and they were the leftover fabrics.
Wow.
So you take a 5-inch square and it makes two of the petals. So you pick 1, 2, 3, 4 fabrics per full flower and 2 fabrics for the small ones.
Wow.
So that was really fun to find a use for a couple of charm squares that were left over.
Yeah.
So that's my first quilting one. Go ahead.
Okay. This, of course, my quilt of the day, I finished. And then I had leftover layer cake pieces, and from the stars, cutting out the stars here, I had big chunks of fabric left. And so I made a pillow to go with it. And I ordered the pillow from Amazon, and it came flat. I mean flat. And I thought, holy crow, what am I going to do? And I took it out of the thing, and it went, and it's really nice.
Yeah, it's great.
It's really nice. And I used the same backing on the pillow that I used on the quilt.
Yep.
So.
That's so great.
Yeah.
He's going to love it.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my sewing finish.
I'm going to go kind of in order of how I did stuff at retreat. My first project at retreat was a kit that a friend gave me years and years ago for Christmas. And I realized last year over the holidays that I didn't have a lot of Christmassy couch quilts. I have a lot of decorative wall quilts, but I don't have many couch quilts, and this would be a perfect couch size. So this came as a kit from Quilt Quarters, back when Quilt Quarters was in a different place with a different owner. So it's been a long time.
Wow.
This is called Sentiments, and it was a moda pattern designed to go with this Three Sisters fabric line, which I believe is also called Sentiments. It is an old line. I have not Googled to see if you can find it. I will show you a little bit and then maybe insert a picture. This quilt is constructed in log cabins, not log cabins, just borders around these motifs.
It was a panel, wasn't it?
A panel, yeah, it's a panel that's cut up. And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4 borders. I complained about that a lot. And I finished the top.
Yeah.
So it is a finished quilt top.
Really pretty.
I have a fair amount of Christmas fabric from Lois in my stash, so I'm going to dig around. I think I can find something that
So the whole thing was a kit? Everything?
The whole thing was a kit.
Wow.
And I made the binding. I didn't bring that with me.
Yeah.
But while I was there, I cut and made the binding.
Wow.
So I'm
That's always
leaving
good.
with everything done, and I'll
nice.
just need to quilt it. So I was really happy to finally get this done.
Yeah.
And I really like how it turned out. Nice, soft, Christmassy
Really
colors.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that pop of blue in there.
Yep.
So
very pretty. Very
that was fun. That took me the first 2 days, I think, pretty much. Yeah, I finished it late in the day on day 2. The first day, I had gotten all the blocks assembled, and I had done the vertical sashing, but then I did the horizontal. That top came together pretty fast, but then all the borders, and the blue one is a flange border. So it's folded in half and tucked in like that. So I'll have to pay attention to that when I quilt it, because you don't want to quilt right over.
You don't want to get caught. Yeah, and you don't want to get caught either.
True.
That would really be a challenge.
Keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
So then when I finished that, I was like, I need an easy project. So I made a pillowcase. I think I showed you last time the fabric that I bought at Love It Sew. I made that into a travel size pillowcase, and we'll enjoy using that in future years. Next up was a baby quilt. I found the receipt in 2002, which I think is before I was actually really quilting. I bought a quilt kit from a shop that is no longer around. Flannel baby fabrics, and it was meant to be a rag quilt. And there were like, I don't know, maybe 50 fat eighths of flannel in there. I was not doing a rag quilt, but I took out those fabrics and I cut 8-inch squares and I made a very simple baby quilt.
Oh, how pretty.
So it's for a baby girl, so I used more of the pinks and purples. And I tried not to duplicate too many fabrics. I got 2 squares out of each fat eighth.
Wow.
So each fabric is in here twice. But like if I chose the blue of one, I didn't choose the pink mostly. And there's still a lot of fat eighths left. So this one I made a back for last weekend. Ooh. And it's loaded on the frame because she is at 30 some odd weeks and she is ready to have that baby. So I'm going to get that quilted this weekend and we're going to do a little baby shower for her at work. Not next week, but the week after. So this will be done before next time.
Cute.
And I'll share pictures. But it was great. It was so quick and easy.
No, it's like this one. When you're just sewing squares together, it just goes,
It goes together really fast. Do you have anything else?
No.
Quilting?
No,
okay.
not quilting.
I'll show the last, 3 projects that I worked on. I don't know which order I did these. I think I did this first. Oh, so at Love It Sew. I think I found these fabrics, which I thought would be perfect for a project bag that's camping themed. So I think I'll be moving my national parks book into this project bag. But I did this, and I did it a little differently than we've done our bags other times. I put a strip of the fabric on the bottom, and I used the binding fabric and backing fabric to attach to the vinyl. So this is a little bit bigger than a standard project bag, and I think it'll be good. Well, here's a book. Let's see.
Yeah, it'll be
that
great.
That gives you an idea. It's a little bit longer, not much wider.
Yeah, but if you have stuff on a frame, it'll fit.
It should fit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun.
Oh, that's a neat idea to do that instead.
And then my other little quick project is from a gift that my mom gave me last Christmas. This is Project Sweetwater from the On Dasher line. They actually had a little bit of this fabric somewhere I don't remember where. I saw a little bit of it.
At Lolly's, maybe?
No, I think it was at the Clothesline Creations, the new shop that we went to. This was a little kit that Mom bought from Sweetwater directly. I
believe so.
It was very fun, and it makes up to a pillow. And so I got all finished, except for the eyes, which I sewed on this morning. But I think they're not big enough, so I think I'm actually going to use buttons for the eyes. I did French knots with some thread some thicker thread I had in my stash, but
yeah, they're not big enough.
They're not big enough. So that is finished. It's got the layering here to put it into a pillow. So I just need to get a pillow for that one. But I'm really happy with it. Super cute. And it was very easy to put together. And the kit had everything except for the fusible web. So that's all I had to add to it.
Yeah. And that from Sweetwater.
From Sweetwater. It's called Reindeer Pillow. Don't know if they would still have the kits because this was at least a year ago probably that you bought it. And then the last project I worked on is my crazy one. You've heard about our friend Lois who left me her stash. And when she passed, I cataloged all of her UFOs and I counted anything as a UFO if she had started to sew it together. There were 57, I think. Yeah. We finished over 30 of them and gave them back to her family. I think in the end we probably finished close to 40, 42 of them.
Yeah.
There were also projects that she had all the stuff together or she had cut some of it, but not started it. And this is one of them. And one of the things that her son sent home with her stuff was a 6-drawer bin with pretty narrow drawers. And she had in almost every drawer a couple of those kind of kitted up things. and this is one of them. So it's called 9 Patch Pizzazz by Judy Cisneros. And I looked up the date on this. I think it was like 2002. I can't find it quickly.
Down here.
I know, but I can't find it quickly. Anyway, it's early 2000s, and she had green and purple and floral fabric together. So I pulled it out, and Muffet, my table mate, was great. She helped me look at everything. And basically you cut big pieces of your focus fabric, and then you make 9 patches with fabric similar to it. 2006. And so I put it all together. It's wild.
Wow.
And here it is. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of crazy.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, look at it. The purples were super bright. I think we all looked at it and said they kind of took away, so we just used them in the corners. I put one border on, and I have fabric to do. I'm going to do another purple, a thin purple border, and then another green. And that'll finish it up and make it a good lap size.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts, but
it's pretty though.
It's pretty.
It's all the flowers.
All the flower fabric.
She
is
loved
nice.
florals.
She
loved
did.
florals.
She did. So that was kind of a fun project. There was nothing else I had that I was like, I really want to get this done at retreat. So it was a good time to take this and play with it and just think about her.
Bring back memories.
Yeah. As I worked on it.
She would be so happy you're working on it.
And then at one point I was kind of mad at her because she miscut some fabric and I didn't measure it. So I just assumed it was all cut correctly. And I had 9 patches that were the wrong size. But it all worked out. I got it to a quilt, mostly quilt top by the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
And you can see there's some pretty fabrics in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's very like Little Women-esque.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So
how neat.
Yeah.
I don't remember
And
that one
then
at all.
she didn't have any notes about which pattern she wanted to do, but she had this circled. How much fabric do you need for a wall hanging, with an arrow to this one? And then I looked at what she had cut and it didn't match this one. And then on another page, she had written in 22, 24, and 24. So I'm like, oh, okay. She was probably doing one of those 3 layouts.
Mm-hmm.
So then I worked with that, and I did wind up doing one of these. I can't remember which one.
Looks like this one.
It's one of these 3 where she had the numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't remember which one, and I adjusted it a little bit in the end because those purples were so strong. But it was kind of a fun challenge, and our friend Muffet sat right across from me, and she was looking and thinking, and we had a good time talking about it and trying to put it together. So
yeah. And then I mentioned that that the hat pattern before. Well, I got this done for my son-in-law, and he's going to have an outdoor job this winter. So I think this is going to be, it's going to be really warm. It's going to be really good. He's going to like it. So it was for his birthday, which was last week, but I really haven't seen him since then.
Okay.
And so he doesn't need it right now. So he'll get it in the next week or so. We'll see him.
Yeah. Is that everything?
I think so. I don't see any else laying around.
I think that's everything here too. As always, we've gotten up to a lot, and in the next 3 weeks, 3 weeks from now, I will be going to New York to see my daughter and drive her home for Thanksgiving. We're bringing the car home for the holidays, and we're going to see her show. She is studying to be a stage manager, and so she is assistant stage manager this year, her junior year.
Wow.
So we'll go out and see her show, and then we already have tickets to see the Wicked movie the next day. She can't wait. She told me she's going into a social media blackout from when the movie comes out until we go see it, because she doesn't want to hear or see anything about it. And then we'll have Thanksgiving. So I don't know when we'll film next. We'll have to figure it out, because I'll be gone 3 weeks from now. Might be 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe in 2 we'll have enough. We'll just see how it goes.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
Yep. And I want to thank you for asking me to look for patterns. Because as I was looking for them, I came across these 3 guys. And you know I have this thing about snowmen. But I just thought, they're so darn cute. Look at that guy. Isn't he adorable? Cousin Wrigley. And he's the trilogy. I like the trilogy, I guess.
Yeah.
This is Bucky the Snowman. And then this is Cromwell the Snowman.
And I feel like these might have come from one of our viewers.
Yeah, I
At least one or two of them.
yeah, because one is Stitch and Stuff, and one is, I don't know, this one was $1.50, so it had to come from somebody a long time ago. But as I sit here looking at these, remember this that didn't fit?
Oh.
Maybe I'll go back and get a couple more.
Yeah.
And wouldn't that
you
be
got to
cute?
plan the size. This one might
Yeah.
be too big.
Yeah.
But these two should work
Yeah.
on those. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cute?
They would be cute.
That means I need to get back there before they're gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, as I was looking at this sitting in front of me, I was like, oh, that would be so
And
cute.
as she was looking through her pattern, she was like, these guys are cute.
There are so
So
many I want
that's
to
what you'll be
do.
doing. Yes.
And I still have to do more big girl pant.
Yeah,
challenge.
I have my big girl pants stuff to pull out and
Yeah.
get working on.
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing in my knitting.
Oh,
Hang on, we're not done.
we're not done.
Okay. I was showing you this last time, and I'm working on, if I can get them out of here, except it's caught in the zipper.
Yikes.
Oh, crud. Well, anyway, we'll work on getting it out. But I've gotten this far, sort of, except they're caught, on my socks. So I'm doing really well, see? But that's going to
great.
have to go by the by for now, because I sent a note to my youngest grandson last week. His birthday is Saturday. It's the 6th, which I don't know if it's Friday or Saturday. I don't know, whatever it is. It's
in the next week.
It's in the next week. And I said, any birthday suggestions? He said, yes, a red knitted scarf. He's the one I made the original hat for. Remember when Jennifer put it on and came down to here?
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. If you do find the pattern, don't make the large. That's the adult small.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I looked up free patterns, and I found this one, and I don't have the name.
Lord knows what it is.
It's
Maybe next time you'll find out.
But anyway, there's the pattern. It's really pretty. Can you see it? And so I started
it's like
this.
a basket weave.
Yeah, 4 times.
Oh, good.
But I finally got it together. And so I'm not going to be working on my socks since it's stuck in the zipper, but also because I have to get his birthday present done.
Yeah. Okay.
Since winter's coming.
Yeah.
And so that'll be good.
You should get his birthday present done before it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what he wants for Christmas. He'll probably tell me that the week before too.
Maybe. So I have a favor to ask of all of you. I had a chat while I was at retreat with a lady who supports the state fair in Indianapolis, or Indiana. And I think we've shared with you there are a limited number of cross-stitch categories. And I just talked to her a little bit and said, I would really like to explore getting some more categories added, because it's all framed except for one category, which is other household goods, which is anything that's not framed.
2 sizes of framing, right?
I think 4,
Oh,
actually.
what's it really?
But some of them are really big. We don't stitch stuff that big usually. So she said, write a letter and let me know kind of some references on what would you like and what do other states have. So I know that a lot of you have not entered things in the state fair, and if you haven't, no worries. If you have, and you could share with me categories beyond framed stitching and like all other in the comments, I would like, and let me know which state it is. Yes. I would like to include that in my letter to her to let her know some of the variability. You have looked up and found a couple of states already.
I looked up Texas and Nebraska.
Texas and Nebraska. So
and
if you're there, we're good on those two.
Yeah.
But the other 47 states, we would appreciate any information. So just, you can either put it in your comment or you can shoot me an email at our Two Tall Stitchers Gmail address and let me know of other categories, or if you know the link to the form, that would be great, because we're too late probably for 2026. But if we can influence for 2027 and beyond, that would be great. Because as you all know, there's so many creative ways to finish cross stitch, and I would love to see more options represented.
If you look at something like this and you look at a stand-up and stuff, and they all have to go in something other than framed.
All
That,
any other
you know,
household
yeah,
item.
that's not right. This,
Yeah.
you know, this kind of thing, or something on a bell pull, or a stand up. They should have their own category, or
A category
a
that
little broader category that they could be in.
So would love and appreciate any of you who can share information with us on that, so I can write a very nice letter to the state fair. Yeah, we're just
advice.
Requesting for more.
Yeah.
So that leads us to our question for you, and it's tied to our Big Girl Pants Challenge. We would like to know, where do you get stuck? Like, what step of the process, whether it's the quilting process, the stitching process, knitting, scrapbooking, whatever craft you do, like, where do you get stuck where you're like, yeah, I'll get to that later, and then you kind of don't get to it? So that'll be interesting. We've asked you what's your favorite part of the process. This is kind of the other end of what's the part that you're like,
what really kind of stumps you.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, for me, I'd never done one of these before. And to me, it looked so challenging. I had no clue until I actually looked at the directions in the pattern. And then I looked at the Flosstube where she did it. And I was like, oh, that's not too bad. And I realized then that it would not be a quick finish. I wouldn't do it in 20 minutes. And so I just sat here and I worked and I worked and I worked and I worked. And it came together perfectly. Yeah. But I'm very hesitant to do, that's why I don't do a lot of my own finishing. Yeah. Because I'm very hesitant to do something I've never done before. You know.
Yeah, so for you, it's almost the novelty piece, which is hard.
Yeah, well,
haven't done it before.
Like with knitting, sometimes, you know, I don't necessarily know how to read the pattern. So I kind of fudge it and then it doesn't come out right. And so then it's like, okay, well, or, you know, that kind of stuff. So for me, it's taking on a new finish that I've never done before.
Something you haven't done before, yeah. For me, on the stitching, it's kind of FFOing, although, well, that's where most of my projects get stopped. So I guess that is what it is, which is a combination of time and so many things I want to do. For quilting, it is definitely quilting the top. I have a long arm. It should be easy to do, but that is where I most often get stuck, where I have a finished quilt top and then I don't know how I want to quilt it. So I don't quilt it and it sits for weeks, months, years. So those are my sticking points, FFOing and deciding on a quilting pattern.
For quilting, for me, sometimes it's cutting it out. Having to tackle it. That's funny,
because I love cutting it out. Picking fabrics and cutting it out. Yeah. And putting the blocks up on the wall. Great. Love it.
This wasn't hard.
Yeah.
But I had not worked with the Wonky star before and everything. So it was not a big deal. It came out together fine. The pillow was super easy because it was just sewing 2.5-inch squares together, which I cut all myself. But I knew I was very comfortable doing it because I'd done it before. So sometimes when I'm taking on something new, I'm like, do I really want to do this? Yeah. And I do. Yeah. Eventually.
Yes.
Eventually.
And usually you're happy with the results.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And usually I am too.
How many projects sitting in my knitting bags?
Yes. All right. So let us know, where do you get stuck? And we'll share that back with all of you. Yes. And just a special thanks. We had several people who commented last time. They really enjoy our questions and our results of the questions. So thanks a lot. We enjoy doing that. And if you have any other great questions we haven't asked, let us know. We'll happily add them to our list.
Let me just add one other thing. Jennifer did her video on table runners, and I have quite a few of them I've made over the years. Yeah. And would you be interested if I did a table runner?
Yes, I think they would. Yeah. I think I can speak for all of you. You're interested, right? Yeah, they said yes.
I'll start digging them out.
That's going to be the challenge.
Here we go again. I'll keep looking for the patterns. Yeah. I'll keep digging. Yeah. Okay. And I'll look for the name of the Flosstuber who did the finishing.
The tutorial
for this corner.
And if you find that, I'll put it in our links
okay.
for this video.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
I should be able to do that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I have to talk to Karen. Okay. I can remember the name.
Yeah.
But it was a great tutorial.
I'll show you how to look in your history.
Oh, good.
And we might find it that way.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Thank God I have a computer guru sitting next to me.
All right. I
Okay,
think we're good.
we're good. Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are probably asleep by now, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We wish you a happy November. Fall is a lovely time of year. If it snows, you know who's praying for it. There's usually a contract out on me the first time it snows,
Yeah.
but I'm the one who loves snow. I moved up here for snow. I didn't move up here for heat. So it's been really nice that it's cooled down and I can wear my sweatshirts now and I can wear socks and all warm stuff. I have my flannel sheets. Yeah, it's great.
Good.
Cook stew and soup and all the things you don't eat in the summer because it's too hot.
Yeah.
So thank you all for coming. And if you're new, we would love if you would hit the subscribe button and like button. That helps our analytics. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. It's been great to visit with you again. We feel like we know so many of you just from
The
correspondence
conversation,
back and forth, meeting you at retreats, meeting you in the store, meeting you in unexpected places. Sometimes we run into people at places where we didn't expect to see anybody. So we just enjoy any time we get to spend with you. And if you ever have any questions or want to know anything, our email's below and you're welcome to ask us. Yeah. It's not too personal, we'll answer.
Maybe not quickly, but we will answer.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
Yeah.
We'll do our best. So thank you again for coming. We wish you a happy November. Jennifer is at Jen Quilter on Instagram. I am at Grand Stitches. I try. And Jennifer also has Quilting Mom's blog, and that's where the links are for our retreats, and which we are taking waitlist now for next year. And our email is twotallstitchers@gmail.com.
Yes.
I think that's all you need to know.
Yeah. We'll see you soon.
Yes. Take care.
Bye.
Happy November.